Good morning and welcome to podcast number 8. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning on a, overcast day in Los Angeles, the most beautiful city in the world. We're in the studio today with May. We're going to record a cover song with them over the next couple days, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be great. Also, a big happy birthday to my friend, Mr. Chris Holmes. Everybody. It was Chris Holmes' birthday yesterday, and I have yet to buy his gift. Sorry, Chris. If you want to wish Chris Holmes a happy birthday, he likes long walks on the beach. He enjoys the occasional Kate Beckinsale magazine and French newscasters. Okay, here's the deal, everybody. We were supposed to record a Tears for Fears song with May. We've been set up on this forever. I've been putting my mind to it, getting ready for this thing, going over different arrangements and ideas, and last night at 11 o'clock, I get the email that they changed their mind. They want to cover a Nine Inch Nails song. So we're going to have to figure out how this all works. Chris Holmes, big fan of Nine Inch Nails, not afraid of the Nine Inch Nails. Yeah, I believe so. I guess we'll find out. Hey, let's get one of the May guys in here and find out. May! Okay, we have Zach here. Zach, you play drums, correct?
No, I play guitar.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Don't embarrass me in front of my podcast audience. What's the deal? What song are we going to do today and tomorrow?
We talked about Tears for Fears, Break It Down Again, but we came up with a different idea last night.
Now, do you think that your drummer can maintain that time signature?
If you give him a couple of go-arounds, he can get it.
All right, we're going to get into it, and we're going to check back in with us throughout the course of the day. We have microphones set up in the studio, and we're going to make sure that you guys aren't f***ing up. All this talking, I want to play some f***ing music. I want to start off with a great band called Screeching Weasel. This is taking it back a few years. This song is called I Hate Your Guts on Sunday. Check it.
I hate your guts on Sunday, no other day of the week. I hate your guts on Sunday, but Monday morning you look so sweet. I hate your guts on Sunday, and I'm not even sure why. 'Cause I love your guts on Friday night. You gotta go to work while I stay in the dust, sitting and scratching in my underwear. Hating you on Sunday really only means I care. I hate your guts on Sunday, and I don't know what to do. Monday's a catalyst for readjusting my attitude. I hate your guts on Sunday, I hate my own guts as well. But every other day I think you're swell. Sunday always feels like a funeral, like sending me along to be on time for school. But don't swear, and don't forget that every other day I think it's out of me.
At this point in time, let's go do an interview with the amazing artist Imogen Heap. I remember the interview as though it just happened last week, and it went a little something like this. Hi, is Imogen there, please?
Hey, this is her.
Hi, it's Mark Hoppus. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How was your show last night at the El Rey Theater?
It was pretty awesome, actually. And it's always difficult for me because it's like the big show, all the business come down to the show, and I was, so I was a little bit nervous, but it was great.
Right. What is your live setup right now?
What is my live setup?
Yeah, do you play with a band or do you play on your own?
Right now, it's me and a host of silly toys like samplers and harmonizers and keyboards and this enormously oversized thumb piano, a couple of microphones, some foot pedals, my laptop, a mixing desk, and a sequencer kind of drum beatbox as well. And that's it.
And you control this all yourself?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. How was it recording the album on your own? I know that on this album you broke away from your old producer and you did everything yourself on this album. Is that correct?
That That is correct, yes. Well, in the beginning it was pretty difficult because Guy and I, in Fufu, we'd done everything together, and so I was used to having kind of somebody to go to when I couldn't think of anything to do. So if I couldn't finish a lyric or anything that was annoying me, nothing would get done. But then somehow it would all come together and things would clear up and I'd suddenly get inspired by something. Another thing that I figured out was quite helpful was to set up I started a blog so that when I was at the studio, it would stop me from slacking. So I would go onto my blog and I'd write what I'd done that day and what I'd planned to do the next day.
Did you play all the instruments yourself on the whole album?
I did have a couple of guests, one of them being Jeff Beck, who came in and he'd heard some kind of stuff going on in the studio because he was rehearsing next door in this other studio. He's a friend of mine, and I did something on his last record, and he loved the tunes, and he was like, please, can I play on your record? And I was like, go on then, if you insist. So he came in, and he played some amazing stuff for about 2 hours and just noodled around. And I was just like, that's Jeff Beck sitting in my chair.
That's amazing.
It's amazing guitar. How cool. And then I've got my good friend Mitch Gerber, who's a double bass player. He plays all the kind of low, gravelly double bass parts. My boyfriend's a drummer, so he came in and gave me some loops. Then I chopped into pieces and put loads of effects on it. What else? Oh, and this amazing trumpet player called Arve Henriksen from Norway. He played some trumpet on the record.
Very cool. So I know that you changed labels recently. How are you finding your new label?
It's fabulous, actually. Well, it's great because this time I put out my record on my own label, Megaphone Records, and then I've licensed it to different labels around the world. I'm really, really happy with RCA Victor, who's taken it up in the States. How
did they feel when you wanted to release a single that didn't really have any instruments on it?
They were very happy. They do what I tell them.
That song is so amazing and beautiful. How did you record that? Is it all just your vocal and going through a vocoder, or is there some organ in there, or what is that?
There's only vocals and a frying pan.
A frying pan?
Yeah. I wanted to get the sound of some room, like some kind of atmosphere, rain. So if you listen on your headphones, it's actually a frying pan.
I'd have to go back and study that. That sounds really cool.
But you probably won't be able to hear anything else now.
Besides a frying pan?
You'll probably never be able to listen to it again.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most, how excited are you for the new Kevin Federline album to come out?
For the what?
I think it's going to be really amazing, so hopefully you get a chance to check that out.
Okay, I will. But that's one I haven't heard of.
Thank you very much for your interview. Have a great tour, and hope it goes great.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Bye. This podcast is being done in the studio with May because I have to turn it in 2 days, and I've been gone on vacation. My wife surprised me for Valentine's Day with a trip to Park City, Utah, Deer Valley, to go snowboarding. And you know what? It's been a while since I've snowboarded, but I've been snowboarding for like 7 or 8 years, and I rule at the sport. It's like riding a bike. You get back on the mountain, one run down, and then you're awesome again. With the Olympics being on, I'm like all about the man. So I brought back some pictures of me shredding. Now, don't be jealous because you're not as good as I am. Remember, I've been doing this for 7 years. We went to the Half Pipe Park in Park City, and I want to show you. Here's a picture of me, and here's another picture of me here. Yeah, I'm not good. Okay, I'm giving you guys an update now. We are getting drum sounds. Jacob is in the drum room. I guess we are doing the Nine Inch Nails song, and we're going to do the best job we can. These May guys are going to play their little asses off and sing their little hearts out for you guys. So we are doing the Nine Inch Nails song. Listen to Jacob in the background, struggling with this odd time signature. Oh boy, it's going to be a long day. I'll see you guys in a few hours. You guys want songs? You guys want music? Is that what this is all about? This song is called The Answers. The band is Lemon Sun. Check them out. Los Angeles, California's own. Oh, I can't snap for sweaty ass hands. There we go.
Danger there to take, danger there to taste. And though your eyes are blurred, you connect the shapes. And do you make that move? Do you take take your step. Now the voice rings out, looking to collect. Are you moving high? Are you checking out? Just around the block, now you feel your cloud. Sometimes the answers only come when I don't expect. Sometimes the answers only come when I don't suspect. I'm only waiting for them. I'm only waiting for them. Time is on your side, time is there to mold. The situation's yours when you find control. Hands all grab at you, trying to steal your place. When the life is sweet, everybody wants a taste. But sometimes the answers only come when I don't expect. Sometimes the answers only come when I don't suspect. I'm only waiting for this. I'm only waiting for this. Yeah, I'm only waiting for this. I'm only waiting, yeah, I'm only waiting. Are you moving high? Are you checking out? Just around the block, now you feel your crowd. Yeah, come on. The answers only come when I don't expect. But sometimes the answers only come when I don't suspect. I'm only waiting for this. I'm only waiting for this. I'm only waiting for this. I'm only waiting, yeah, I'm only waiting when I don't expect. When I don't expect. When I don't suspect. When I don't suspect.
Oh man, these guys are hot. What time is it? 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've already got the drums, the bass, 2 rhythm guitars. We're starting the 3rd guitar. Everybody else, man. This song, I'm very happy for these guys. I'm happy for me. I'm happy for me. These guys, I'm happy for me. Hey, seriously, I want to tell you guys something that happened to me this a couple weeks ago. It's called the worst flu you've ever had. Anyway, I finally go to the doctor after like 4 days, and she tells me, she hands me a cup, and she says, I need a sample to make sure that you don't have any salmonella poisoning. Ends up, congratulations to me, I can in a cup absolutely perfectly. No mess, no spill, nothing. I'm great at it. Now back to the soul-crushing drudgery of recording May. Travis and Shayna had guys' night versus girls' nights out. And all our friends went out to dinner. The guys went out to Matsuhisa. The girls went out to Asia to Cuba. Great time. And then everyone met up later on at a club in LA called LAX. We went there and it was a fun night. Everyone had a great time. My wife had a little too much to drink. She held herself very well. But we got home and we were watching TV. And my wife got up to use the restroom. And she was in there for 5 minutes, and she was in there for 10 minutes. And then I was like, man, I hope she's okay. I hope she didn't drink too much and isn't in there throwing up. So I walk in and make sure she's okay. My wife is sitting on the toilet, completely passed out. That's how my old lady rolls. She drinks to the point where she passes out sitting up on the toilet. Honey, I love you. You're the best. This next song I'm going to dedicate to you for no reason. It has nothing to do with the fact that you can't hold your liquor at all. But this is The Faint. I love this band. They're amazing. You have to hear this song. It's been out for a few years, but it deserves to be played over and over again. It's called Your Retro Career Melted, and it goes a little something like this.
Recovering slowly, a torso fell from a beat-up truck by a motel. The manager seen how the truck bed bounced, while dust flew up with the rolling sound. Voices appear from the staff outside, their bulbous text in a western style. This man connects fun to turn his face. A bar spills drunks out frame by frame. Car push go from side to side, and hear a suction sound as limbs realign. The crowd just seems to multiply. The ears plastic jaw as the news drops hard. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted. They could never breathe with the mannequin glass. They didn't understand what the mannequin meant. The sound of a barrel got held to the back. Some plastic clicks at the shelf bars back. Flash cone sharks fly by while they fill a plastic bag with the parts inside. The bag got dark, town nearby. They reassemble fast as the voice drops hard. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted. Your retro career melted.
All right, I'm sitting here with my good friend Dave, and I have no idea what his last name is. That's how good a friend he is. Lead singer and guitarist from the band May. How was your experience in the studio? Are you happy with the way the song came out?
It was absolutely amazing. We we definitely didn't even expect to do the song that we did until we walked in the studio with you just yesterday.
That's how we do it.
Haha.
I want to find out some more about my good friend Dave.
Okay.
Dave, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm half Puerto Rican.
Congratulations.
And I'm from Virginia, and I'm 23, almost 24 years old. I turned 24 in like 10 days. And
let's see, you guys are on tour right now? Is that the deal?
yeah, we just wrapped up. I guess it ended up being about 9 shows with Yellow Card. And now we started a few days ago, and until we get home, we're headlining back home to Virginia.
Would you suggest people go see your show, or is it more like...
I don't want to deter anybody from buying the album, but I think that our live show is a little bit better than the record just because there's a bit more energy going on.
Cocky.
And,
That's right. You heard it right here. Dave Eldridge is telling you all. You heard it from the mouth of Dave Eldridge. Come out and see the May shows on this tour. They're headlining. They're the best. And they on all the other bands. Which bands are you in this part of the tour?
we're a band called Love Drug, and we're a band called The Audition.
Go check out the shows. Check out the other bands. Chances are they're pretty rad if they're on tour with you guys. All right. Well, congratulations on your tour and everything else. Where can people go to find out the dates and venues?
Yeah. If you go to www.whatismay.com, you can find every show, every venue, every time that we're playing from here until March 3rd.
And May is spelled M-A-E, not May like the month, May like your 70-year-old grandma. Does it mean men and unicorns, but it's spelled E-U-N-I-C-O-R-N-S?
Exactly.
All right, well, you guys have a kick time out there, and keep an eye out for unicorns. I'd like to tell you all about a new addition to the family. Got a picture of him right here. This is Dirtbag. He's a cat that lives outside the studio who we've kind of taken in as our own, and he looks very, very unhealthy and kind of worked at this point. We started buying food for James. What kind of food does he enjoy?
Fancy Feast.
Hey, people of Fancy Feast, we need food for this animal immediately. And if there's a vet in LA who can please take this cat in and take a look at it, this cat needs some medical attention for real. So please help us out. This cat has size 10 on a size 5 body, okay? Oh, you fine people who have subscribed to the podcast. Thank you so much once again. It's been a great time. I shall see you all again in 2 weeks with another batch of great music and some anecdotes and some stories and jokes and the occasional Thank you for listening. I love you all. Good night. Or hey, I don't know if it's night where you are. This travels around the world. It's international. 2006. I don't know where I'm going with this. Bye.